Dude, I just got done playing Battlefield 6 beta this past weekend. And get to the meat potatoes of this, it was absolutely fantastic, in my humbled opinion. And I'm not much on doing video game reviews or talking about it, but I loved it so much I wanted to share my opinion about this game currently. Now, I haven't played a COD game or Battlefield game in probably 6 years. And the reason for it is Call of Duty, when they started making these games that you can run on walls and be really, really arcade kind of style, you lost me. So I just jumped out. Like, I'm not paying $60 to $70 for a game that really was trash, in my humble opinion. It has its purpose. It was my original game that I played for years, and when Battlefield came out, I really was like, it's not there yet with Battlefield. The first one, second one, third one, I played almost each one. Call of Duty was the OG. But Battlefield 6, I can tell a big difference of the games before it. They actually done their homework, in my humble opinion, of course. It felt like an old school Call of Duty game. Now, I might get hate for saying that, but it's just my personal opinion. The maps was still pretty good size, but they didn't feel that big. With the original Battlefield maps was so huge, I just didn't get the feel how to the gameplay. It just didn't feel good. Call of Duty, you're thrown into the war and you have to figure it out, right? Now with Battlefield 6, you can be thrown into it, but it takes a little time back in the day. But this one, I loved it. I did. They had different versions of it. I think Close Combat or Breakthrough. There's some other ones, but I chose Breakthrough. If you don't know what Breakthrough is basically Team A, Team B, and your task was to defeat each sector of Team B, and Team B is trying to defend it. I played that. I love that. It's about 20 to maybe 40-minute match. I love it. And I started playing it, and it's like this game or this particular sector of it really felt like I played this before. It had different DNA that I've played before. And I thought, I was like, what does this remind me of? It reminded me of Medal of Honor. It wasn't a Battlefield game. It was made by DICE. And there was one, I forgot what the name of that particular settings or a particular online play was called, but I absolutely played the fire out of that sucker every single day. And I think the reason I went to that, because Call of Duty it's massive and everybody can, as soon as you spawn, they get you. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I can't do it, man. I want a chance to play and do better. But Medal of Honor was, and like I said, it was made by DICE. And DICE is in there. And it felt like that. I don't know if they was going for that, but it felt like a Medal of Honor kind of feel in each particular map. And I might actually consider throwing $80 down or $100 for this game because it was so freaking good. That's just my personal opinion, of course. But I'll say this before I go. Sometimes you play a game and you think how great it is. Like, this is really good. And what do we usually do? We go on YouTube to see if we are the only ones that like or dislike whatever. When I go on YouTube and I see, these thumbnails or these titles, or people are saying the same thing I am. Is this the best Battlefield 6 game? Is this a Call of Duty killer? I don't think so, but it's close. And I think this is what's good. Now, and I'll say this before I go. Call of Duty has been the king for years, and they know it. And they just keep on doing the same thing. They might put stuff out there and they just keep on doing. They don't really care. They don't try to best to give the gamers the best they can give. Battlefield or DICE and all other people who's involved, I think they care and they want to take the crown. And I think if they keep on keeping on this particular momentum, they could do it. That's just my personal opinion. What do I know? I'm just a random dude on the internet that don't know nothing. But I'm genuinely curious what your opinion is of Battlefield 6 and the current state of Call of Duty. Just curious. All right, like always, I hope you have a freaking fantastic day because you deserve it.